Easter centerpiece. Do you guys remember this wreath I made? This really, really easy, like how simple, easy this was. If you didn't see me make this wreath, it was so super simple. It took maybe a half an hour. This is one of our decals that we have now in the Easter pack. Hold on, I'm just going to try and pull you guys up. Anyways, this wreath I am going to put on my mirror in my dining room. Let me find you guys. And hopefully I have better internet. Bubba. Why does it always say you? Okay. Let me find something to prop this up on. There we go. So hopefully we have some good internet tonight. So, because Mitchell's been working on it today. Anyways, so you guys remember I made this really, really cute Easter bunny wreath. I got my phone, but you know what I forgot to bring down? My drink.
You want a computer or no?
No, I think my phone's okay. Hi, Annette King. Okay. Hi, all my creakers. Anyways, I'm going to put this in the mirror. What?
Beer or water?
Huh?
Beer or water?
It's Friday night. I'll have a beer. I have my cup here. Hi. Sorry, guys. Anyways, I'm putting this on my mirror in my dining room. So I'm going to make a matching centerpiece to this wreath that I'm going to hang on my mirror. And look at the cute little bow and everything. Is that not adorable? This bunny ribbon is the cutest. Now, if I zoom in on, I'll show you. If you zoom in on the bunny ribbon, the internet is better. See the little bunny butt that's in the truck? It's white and pink. Yeah. Thanks, baby. It's a white and pink bunny butt. Look what I have. A white and pink bunny butt. This is going to be the focal of my centerpiece. Now, you'd be able to use it as a centerpiece or a wreath. I'm making it as a centerpiece. So it is going to look so stinking adorable. And it's going to half an hour before this set is from dericasdesigns.com. You guys all know I love me some Derica. And it looks exactly like the little butt in the ribbon. So it's going to turn out adorbs. Right? Best reveal. A butt. And what I am also doing tonight is I have, and you guys all have this, rolls like this. Maybe not quite as bad. We all have these rolls because we feel the need to keep, you know, that 1/8 of an inch of Deco mesh. You just can't throw it out. I know you all are the same, right? Can't throw out good Deco mesh. So I have a ton of these rolls because a lot of the stuff I do doesn't take a full roll. Thanks, babe. Are you watching the live?
Yeah. Awesome.
So
I'm tired.
You tired? It doesn't take a full roll, so I'm using scraps. Scraps, I say, scraps. So this is the rest of the mesh that I used on that wreath. So I cut some. So I'm going to incorporate this mesh into my centerpiece and the bunny butt and this ribbon, so it'll all go with the wreath. I know, I'm cheap too. Look at this. I see every little, there's so many of these rolls, and this is the perfect idea to use up those scraps of mesh, is to make a centerpiece. And when you make a centerpiece on the Unique and Creep board, the nice thing is you pick up the whole thing. There's like, even if you put a candle in the center, you can put a candle and still lift the whole thing up off the table. Sorry, I don't mean to be blurry. If you come out and come back in, it might be better. Anyways, so I am cutting my mesh. So I have white mesh So I had some of this snowdrift mesh, which I really love because it reminds me of cotton. And then the cotton reminds me of the bunny butt. So I had a little bit of this. So I cut this. I'm cutting the rest of this that I used on my wreath. I'm doing them 9 inches because they're just going to be ruffles and you're not going to be able to tell how long they are anyways. So I want to make sure I have enough. So I am cutting them 9 inches. So 27, 18, I had to think there for a second. 9. I have no idea how many pieces I need because I really don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just winging it again. But I love this. It's like a seafoam green with a teal in it, but it matches the truck perfectly. And I didn't even order them together. It just happened that way. Zoom in a little. Alrighty. Well, then you can't see my fabulous face. So, okay. So 9 inches. I'm just cutting this whole roll because I'm going to use whatever I have in this. So again, this was scrap, not scrap, but leftover mesh from the wreath I made. So I'm making a centerpiece to match that wreath I made. Oh yes, and it matches my shirt. So guys, I'm like confined to the house. I have a very, very poor immune system, big time. So I cannot catch this whatever's going around. And we joke about it and all that stuff, but there is people like me that if I did get it, I would probably be in big trouble. Ooh, look at that. So everybody has to be safe. In fact, I can't go anywhere. So I had to send Dave out to get my prescriptions. And my prescription get filled at Walmart. So if you're Walmart, if you've seen your Walmart, our Walmart's exactly the same. It's total chaos. Dave hates people. And it was lineups galore. And oh, this is like a fabric mesh too, if anybody was wondering. So I'm using all kinds of mesh here because I got scraps, so I'm using it. So if you know Dave, he's very sarcastic. So he went and ran through a crowd at Walmart screaming, "We're all gonna die anyways." What a guy. Seriously? That weren't too happy. No, he's already home. He was gone for a while. Cursing. Cursing. Oh, hi, Amanda. Oh, we got lots of... Dave, I hate people. He's my spirit animal. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys because a bunch of people just jumped on. So I made this really, really cute wreath, I don't know, last week or so. And it's very, very simple. I absolutely love it. I'm going to hang it on my dining room mirror because I have this big, huge mirror in my dining room. So I'm going to hang it on it. So I'm going to make a matching centerpiece for my table, my dining room table. So I just cut up the leftover mesh from the wreath. So I had this left over from making that wreath. I had some snowdrift mesh left over, just hanging out on a roll. I got some snowball mesh that has iridescent I cut. And I got some more. I don't know if I'm going to need it. And we're going to be using the bunny check. We're using this bunny butt. I got some Swiss dots in the teal or aqua. I think it's more aqua. And I got white from the same one I used in my wreath. And I got this really, really pretty pink, which I'm going to incorporate somewhere because it's got little daisies on it. It's just a sheer. It's really, really pretty. It matches the butt, and it also matches the daisies I'm going to put into my centerpiece. So let's go. I started because I wasn't sure what I was going to do, and I wanted to make sure I had enough of the snowdrift mesh. So because I love the snowdrift mesh and it looks like cotton, I decided I was going to use it on the outside row 1 on my board. So what I've done, I know I have my shirt. And we're going to start from the outside and work our way in. Now when I put my bunny butt on the board, because it's going to look like he's diving in, and I'll have his ears probably coming out, like right here or something like that. It'll look really cute. I just have to figure out how, if he's diving down, does the ears go out or do they go like this? We'll figure that part out later. But so I don't have to do row 4 or 5 because my bunny butt is quite large because baby got back. Baby, it's twerking. Twerk, 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 twerk. Yeah, horny. So what I'm doing is I'm putting a piece of, this is 9 inches. I cut them all 9 inches because these are all leftover rolls. And I am not sure if I'm going to have enough, so I cut it 9 inches. So I just cut 9 inches and I scrunched up the middle. Okay, just like a bow tie. I put my zip tie. It's like almost like an L shaped on row 1 here, so there's only one hole, and I'm going to use the outside of the board. I'm going to put my center right in there and zip it up. Now I'm not going to do it super, super tight because I'm going to stick some flowers in there as well. You've got a good view of the butthole. You guys are nuts. Okay. Well, at least we have enough pieces for the outside. This is like my favorite mesh. Well, I say that for everything. Everything's my favorite mesh. But the snowball is really cute because you can use it at Christmas and Easter because it's cotton, it looks like. Even farmhouse it would be cool because it looks like cotton. Okay, so I bought these daisy bushes at, this one's at AC Moore when they were going out of business. But I know for a fact you can buy almost the exact same bush at Michael's. Okay, I know, who doesn't love a butthole, right? So what I did was I was cutting down the daisies because on this bush there's tiny daisies. Do you see this stem? It's just got little tiny daisies. And then it's got daisies that are just a little bit bigger. And then it's got one single daisy. So what I've done is I'm going kind of in a pattern. Like, remember this, you could probably use this as a wreath or a centerpiece when we're done. So you can decide what, if you're going to make one, decide what you want to do with it. But what I've done is I started with medium, large, small. Medium, large. So right here I'm going to put the small. Medium. I'll clip off the small too. So push it up a bit, snip it off, leave a little bit of a stem. Okay, have your glue gun ready. Like an L shape. There we go. Okay, stick it in your zip tie, and now you can bring it up, because don't forget this is a centerpiece, so we want it going upwards. If you're frozen, go back out and come back in. Facebook's been really, really wonky these days. And that's it. So I put a little bit of glue. Okay, so next we're going to do, we did medium, large, small. Next one is medium. I know I just cut one there. No, that's small. Small. Oh, I didn't cut the medium. Now you can do this with any kind of flowers. I really like daisies. Actually, I love daisies. So when they go on sale, I buy all kinds of the bushes. Is everybody frozen? Oh, if you're, I don't think I'm freezing, so let me know. I know Dee. I'm just gluing it. And my Mevo. I have the flower. I cut it off. Scraps. Oh, now you're really frozen. Oh. These are freezing. And I just lost every. Dave, are you watching? I don't know. I'm watching on my phone and I'm not frozen. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know. You're good there? I don't even know.
Yeah. Nothing to do with it. This thing's working full out. The booster's working.
I know, but the kids are probably on their phone, on their computer, and on their tablets. And you're probably on your computer and your phone.
I know, but that's downloading. You're uploading.
Well, then I don't know.
I don't know either. That's why I keep trying to tell you all the time. It's
well,
whether it's Facebook
it's
or
annoying.
I know it's annoying, but I don't know what to say to you.
Okay, so now I'm going to preload closed. I don't know what's, maybe the virus got onto the internet. Oh. I guess that was a waste of money. Speaking of waste of money, just found out the Pinners Convention in Georgia that we have been preparing for was telling you. And it's Facebook. I think everybody's been having trouble on Facebook. So I'll just sit here with 128 of you, make my little centerpiece. Did you guys know 13th? So we had a pop-up sale, and we don't really have sales a lot. You were supposed to go on a cruise Sunday? Oh, hi Jane Ward. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. That really sucks about the cruise. Thank you, Cody. I would really be hurt if I had to miss out on. Okay, I'm just gonna play, guys. I'm just gonna play. I'm thinking so what I'm thinking is every other hole on row 2, I'm going to put a piece of this aqua. I'm sorry, I know I keep freezing up. There's nothing I can do. I'm sorry. We've tried, like I said, we went and bought a booster and everything. I think it's Facebook. I really do. Because lots of people have been having problems. So I don't know how big I need these. So I'm going to cut these, I'm going to cut 16-inch tails. I'm glad you're good. Just haven't seen you in a while. Oh, it was a family reunion too, Mimi. I know, isn't that aqua awesome? Matched my shirt. I am making, oh, yes, it is feminine. But it's going to look so cute when I hang my wreath up, and then I'll take pictures. And then put this on my dining room table. It's going to be adorbs. Who said everything has to be a wreath? This buddy butt's going to be diving down my table. Okay, so I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a piece of aqua. Okay. I'm also going to do a piece of white in here, but I'm going to put 2 of these pink tails in. Because on row 3, I made these bows. And I'm going to make 3 more because I was just playing around because I wasn't sure what I was going to do. So I made these bows and it's really cute. So I think I'm going to put these bows on row 3. And then these pink will be coming out. So I'm really, really winging it today, guys. So just bear with me because I can see it in my head. And you guys know when I see something in my head, sometimes it turns out. How many pieces of this do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we will do, and then I have, like I said at the beginning, I'm using all scrap mesh that I've had kicking around, like these rolls, and I'm going to use them up. So I'm going to put this in. Again, I've cut them 9 inches. Well, I hope it's going to be gorgeous. I don't know. But you know what? Got nothing else to do. Let's play. I'll be in my house for a long time. Is anybody else immunocompromised? I know my friend Jen is. I don't know if she's here. Hi, everybody. The white is 10 inches, and I cut it at 9 inches because we're not doing a wreath, we're doing a centerpiece. So you really can't tell when you do ruffles like that. And because I'm using leftover mesh, I cut it at 9 inches just to be sure that I had enough. And I'm going to put 2 pieces. This is sheer, but it's so pretty. Like the pink is like a silk on the outside. Your son is. It's kind of scary. Gotta say. Because when you're immunocompromised, your body just can't fight anything. And that's why I get the weirdest anything out there I usually catch. So, oh shoot, I forgot to show you guys what I was doing. I'll show you the next one. Ooh, that's gonna look pretty. Look how pretty. Oh, you are too, Judy? Yeah, make sure you stay in your house until all this is figured out. So this aqua is just gonna kind of peek out. You're stuck at home too? That's okay, Kim, just craft. I'll probably spend more time down here than anywhere. So I'm just putting a thing of aqua. And like I said, the ends of it is this really, really expensive. It was really expensive, so I'm hoping we can get our money back or at least postpone because they're doing it to August. If not, immunocompromised or not, I'm going to Georgia. I ain't wasting those tickets. Okay, so I did cut these at 16 inches, and I'm going to use 2. But first I'm going to put a piece of mesh in. And this, again, 9 inches. I'm scrunching it up in the middle, and what I'm doing is I'm folding it. So what this bend part here is going through the zip tie. And then I'm just going to put a clothespin on me here so it doesn't pop out, because I'm going to put some ribbon tail in there. So what I did for this one, so you could see it really pretty, because don't forget this big butt's going to be in there, so we want to see. Take 2 pieces of your ribbon, just like that. I like to stagger them. You guys see that? I stagger them one over another, fold it in half so you kind of guess where the middle is, and then just scrunch up, just like that. And you got 4 tails, and because it's sheer, I'm using 4 pieces. If this was not sheer, I would only be using 1. And it's got little daisies on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick that bent end into the zip tie as well. So all my tails are facing out towards the edge because it's a centerpiece. So we want all the edge looking, all the outside looking nice. Isn't that cool? That would be including Dave. I wonder how many people went home and told the story of Dave running through Walmart screaming we're all going to die anyways. My husband's a nut bar. Just let me zoom out a little bit. So I got a combination of different meshes in here. So we're just making our little ruffle. And I'm putting it in. So I'm not putting anything else in this ruffle except for the mesh, or in this zip tie except for that mesh. So we just want to have a little peak of color, and the mirror in the dining room, and this mesh is left over from the 1 roll of mesh. So I did this wreath, and I'll be doing this centerpiece with 1 roll of mesh. Not bad, eh? I love this little pink ribbon. I don't know where I got it from. Does anybody know where I got this little pink ribbon? I think I might have got it from Ranch House Wreaths, I'm wanting to say. Okay, next one, we're going to do a white. So I have all my kids home. Well, not all. Cree's working, but Mitchell, his college got... is it still freezing? I'm so sorry, Bev. Mitchell at school has closed too, and so is Lolly's. So I have a cleaning crew. So I will be taking full advantage of this COVID and putting these children to work. And we are going to clean this whole house from top to bottom. And the internet still sucks.
That's not my fault.
No, I didn't say it was your fault.
I also told all the people looking for sanitary stuff that they could buy alcohol in the liquor store.
Guys, if you're really worried about it and there is no alcohol or hand sanitizer, buy mouthwash.
Fireball.
Well, you can do Fireball, but you'd probably be drunk the whole time. But if you use a little bit of mouthwash on your hands, you'll smell minty fresh. But make sure it has alcohol in it. Most mouthwashes are an antiseptic.
Antiseptic?
Antiseptic. Yes. Why, did I say it wrong?
No.
Hi, everybody. I apologize ahead of time for the freezing of the video. And it's going to suck because this is so cute. So if you're getting worried because you can't, if you have some mouthwash, just throw.
I'm at home with
Ollie does, well, so far they're not going back until April 5th. Because this week is their actual spring break here in Canada. Oh, I love how that's looking. It's so cute. I'm sure there's a ton of people. Yeah, so, soap and water. Like, seriously, yeah. But I'm going to take a little bit extra precaution. Not that I'm leaving my house or anything, but because I have an immune compromised system, I have to really be careful. So like the kids and stuff, as long as they use soap and water, and they always do. And I just mentioned to them now, because since they could actually go to the toilet themselves, I've always been after them as soon as they came out of the bathroom. Did you wash your hands? You know, all that stuff. So now they know why. And thank God I've instilled that on them.
But yeah, my son brings up a good point about the hand sanitizers, is that it kills everything on your hand, including the good good stuff that's on your hand that helps to fight it all. So soap and water is the best.
Soap and water is the best. But every so often, now I'm not leaving the house or anything, so I'm not too concerned right now. And the kids think it's a big heyday, and it's like, no, you're home for a reason. You ain't going out partying and all that. Well, not that I can tell them what to do, but this is going to be so pretty. But anyways, if you're concerned and you can't find alcohol or hand sanitizer, grab a bottle of Listerine. You made your first sunflower and post. I think I've seen it, Linda. You guys are like doing amazing.
When are the kids coming?
The kits are coming out this week. We had a little bit of a delay because the whole China thing, but our order did arrive today. Yay! 15 skids.
The trouble we've had with this.
Yeah, this, because so much stuff has come from China. Everything's come from China except our boards. So we've had to wait. So we have lots, thousands of kits. And we were going down to Pinners with a lot of them, and now we're not. But the kits are very inexpensive. I think the rose is $24.99. And they come with everything. All you need is scissors. You don't even need the wire cutters. They even come with wire cutters. Well, welcome, Suzanne.
End cutters.
End cutters, nippers, the ones I use. Where are they? We're just crafting and chatting.
I never got my tart shells made tonight, so so I'll have to do that.
No, we'll do a live. Everybody wants to know how to make butter tarts, honey.
It's simple.
No, they don't know what butter
Well, I
tarts
still
are.
have to make the tart shells. They don't need to see me sit there and make tart shells.
We want to watch you knead that dough.
You don't need the dough. That's not bread.
You
It's
don't
tart
need,
shells.
You don't need the dough. You have to wear your Mickey Mouse apron though when we do the butter tart.
The kits will be on our website.
They will be on our website. They will. And they are being shipped from Buffalo, New York.
Oh, no, we'll have ones in Canada.
Oh yeah, we'll have one. Yeah, the Canadian ones will be shipped from our facility, and the American, anybody that orders from the American site will be shipped from Buffalo. So they will get out really quick to you. I think the Easter Bunny kits and the carrot kits, when we had them out, only took like 2 days to get to people. So it was pretty fast. However, I don't know if the post, I don't know why, but since everything is going crazy, the post office might be affected. I have no clue why or how, but it could be. So I don't know. I just don't know. This world is coming to an end. And I'll be surrounded by ribbons and wreaths and flowers.
Get your water pick as your personal bidet.
Your water pick is your personal bidet. That's gross. That's a good idea, though. Did you guys hear what Dave said? If you can't get the toilet paper, get the water pick for your bidet.
Yeah.
Did you read that somewhere, or did you come up with it?
No.
Did you come up with it yourself?
Got pressure, get rid of the Klingons and everything.
Yes, we're going to do butter tarts, Suzanne.
I was making a sandwich.
A sandwich. A Franklin sandwich. This is very pretty. And I'm just taking my time tonight, guys. Usually I whip through these things. I got all the time in the world now. I don't have nowhere to go.
Maple.
The memes that are coming out are, some of them are hilarious. Oh my gosh. You have a bidet in your bathroom? Well, you're set then. Oh, it's crazy. But I must say, I'm really liking some of these memes that people are coming out with. They're just hilarious.
You know what, though?
What?
On a good note, with all these things being canceled and everything,
Yeah.
maybe families will actually sit down and be together for once.
Yeah. Well, I know my family's going to be cleaning. I am taking full advantage of them having nothing to do.
Are you going to put ribbons on Canadian side at all?
I do not have ribbons. We have a small facility, and I'm really not looking to be like a Deco Exchange or a craft outlet. I'm not. I buy Deco Mesh because Deco Mesh is really, really hard to get, for one thing, and shipping is expensive. Now, should you order ribbon from the United States, it's not very big, so the shipping won't be as expensive. So that's my reasoning of not ordering ribbon and just ordering Deco Mesh. Because if I can bring in the Deco Mesh so you guys don't have to pay shipping, even if you have to buy, ribbon from like Trendy Tree or Deco Exchange or whatever, it'll be a small box and it won't be a big thing because mesh is quite larger. Does that make sense? What am I doing here? Did it make sense? That makes sense, right?
Sure.
So, until I get a larger facility, and don't forget, we we don't have a huge customer base in Canada because we're trying. Wreathing is not popular here in Canada. So for me to bring in all kinds of supplies and have it just sit on the shelves and hope people will buy it is not a very smart move on our part. So, saying that, we are trying our best. We are working hard to try and get Wreathing popular in Canada. And once it starts to pick up, then we will most definitely look at buying ribbons and all that stuff and actually opening a facility. Does that make sense, guys? So it's not like I'm ignoring the Canadians. Obviously, I'm not. I'm trying my best to bring in what you guys need. But I can't bring in everything because the customs is absolutely insane, for one thing. I have a customs broker, but it's very expensive. And for another thing, like Dave and I, a lot of times run over to the United States and pick stuff up and bring it back ourselves to save money. Because anything extra that we have to pay, we have to pass on to our customers. So if I go over and pick stuff up myself, then I don't have to pay that extra shipping and all that stuff.
So it's kind of a catch-22. They don't do it because they can't get the supplies, but we can't get the supplies because they're so expensive.
Yeah.
So it's not that people don't want to wreath in Canada, it's just that it's very hard.
Yeah, crafting in Canada is not like the United States because the United States do have a lot of access to much more places than we do. It's just a fact. So we're trying. It's a slow process, but as you notice, we get more and more stuff in, and I'm trying my best. That's all I can say. And if you are on the Canadian site and you happen to go to the American site and there's something on the American site that you want, just message us and we'll transfer it over to the Canadian site so you can buy it. So what we try and do is keep an even number, because we have 2 websites we have to maintain. So we try and keep an even number of supplies on both websites.
Well, he wants to sleep over at Brooklyn's.
I thought you were going to Zach's house. I don't care. Will your brother drive you over? She hasn't been out of the country or anything, right? Yeah, I suppose.
Is there boys over there?
Is there boys?
Better not be boys.
There will be some super serious cleaning happening in the next few days, though.
Super serious.
Next couple weeks. So I love my Canadian peeps, guys. So, but we're only one person. We're only one little company. So we are doing our best.
We try.
We try. I really do.
You wouldn't believe the hurdles that get thrown in front of us for this.
Did you get an email from my college? I don't think so.
No, it's hard to say. I don't know what your college is.
Generally don't get emails unless Tanya puts it in my lore to do. So if she would have got something like that, she would have put it in my folder. So message me the name and I can do a search on our email. One more piece. Our schools are closed till April 5th. What, honey?
No, it's April 5th.
April 5th. Yeah. Well, thank you, Judy. We do try, honestly. But there's quite a bit of hurdles to jump through to get all that stuff over here. All right, last pink ribbon. Now, as you can see, I am making them long, and I want them standing up because it is a centerpiece. So we want everything going upwards. Okay, I will, when I'm finished the live here, Haley, I'll go have a look. And Tanya is always on the ball of everything. So if they emailed us, she would have put it in my folder. So guys, who here has an Etsy shop? Because people are going to be at home and they're going to be shopping. These ribbons are 16 inches. Because I want them standing up, nice and tall. So people will be shopping. So make sure if you don't have stuff listed and it's just hanging around in your craft room, get it listed. Because people are going to shop because they're bored. Yeah, hashtag Tanya. Tanya's the best. Okay, we are done. 2 rows. It is looking splendid. So there's something to look at all the way around so far. And with a centerpiece, that's what you want. Pick the whole thing up. Now, what are we going to do? So we have row 3 left to do. And I think row 3, so the bunny is going to be kind of in there. I'm going to have his ears coming out too. I'm not sure how I'm going to work that yet. So, the whole state of Maryland, or city of Maryland, or whatever it is closed till March 26th. Do you guys think it's getting blown out of proportion, or do you agree with the way everybody's, or that the government, or both governments, all the governments are handling it? I'm just not sure. I don't know if it's really that serious, or if it's just the press and media and all that blowing things out of proportion. Don't know. Okay. Have left. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll use.
Haley, no, we did not get a.
Oh, we didn't get one? Okay, Haley. Dave went and checked, and we don't have one, hun. Okay, so here I am going to put ruffles. So I'm going to close this.
People seem to think it's way blown away.
I think it is too.
Because it is too.
If you see all the other viruses that have been through the years, they haven't, it's not been like, wasn't SARS like the worst one?
SARS. Panic. It's not that you can't be careful, it's just that the panic doesn't need to be there. And I think
panic.
I don't think the panic has to be there, and I think, me personally, I think the media has a responsibility to calm people and not whip people up in but they don't get the press time that the other panicking people do.
I don't know. Anyways, I'm just going to go around with all white, I think. Because I'm going to put, I'm going to use 4 bows. So I'll do 1 bow, skip, 1 bow, skip, 1 bow, skip. And then the ones I skip, I'm going to put some more daisies in it. We'll see how that looks. So I have daisies here and here. So this one here, I'm going to put a ruffle. Like we did. And I'm going to put some daisies again. I'm just going to use these little small daisies. It's supposed to be 10 times. I don't know what to believe anymore. There's just so much press out there that you just don't know what to believe anymore. So I just folded like an L shape my little daisy here, and I'm going to slide it in the zip tie as well. And do it up nice and tight. Yeah, good thing you went to Italy last year. Yeah. Oh, that looks so pretty. Oh my gosh. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue over there just so it doesn't slide out. So until then, we'll just stay home and make pretty things, right guys? There's always lots to do when you're a crafter. Okay, so this one, I'm going to put a white ruffle. And we're going to do a bow there after I put all the ruffles in. Yeah, there's all kinds of, people have all kinds of opinions about what's going on. That's why I just thought I'd ask you guys what you thought. I love how this little peak of turquoise or aqua is coming out. Has the freezing got better? I haven't seen anybody complaining yet. Or still. All right, so I'm going to put this through. So again, if you're just joining, these are just 9-inch pieces. And this is a snowdrift mesh, it's called. And these are all kinds of scraps of mesh I'm using to get rid of some. It is better? I don't know what happened then. Oh, my flower all fell apart. Everybody's looking for... You're going to Hobby Lobby? Good girl, Darlene. True crafter. It's gonna be awesome because the wreath is gonna match as well. I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue at the tip of this so it doesn't pop off. Are you gonna paint? Oh, you're gonna do your paint pouring. Yeah, get her done. Now, of course, you don't have to do, if you want to make a centerpiece, look around and see what you have to use first. Like, you don't have to use daisies. If you have a different kind of flower, just use that. Because a centerpiece is a really good way to use up some scraps. So this one's just, I know, isn't the colors pretty? It really screams spring. And then when I put that butt in, it's gonna be so cute. Oh, you got metallics. See, this is why I made the tails long, because we want them sticking out of our centerpiece. I'll probably have to fix them all. I need white. I guess I'm using this white now. Oh, these would be great for wedding set. Well, you could use a small board too, and use the large board on the head tables, and make really cute centerpieces. how many pieces of this do I need? As snow drifty as the other one, but nobody will be able to tell the difference. You want to wear the wreath as a skirt? Well, it's not a wreath, it's a centerpiece. So we're cutting them at 9 inches. So I had like 4 different meshes in here, but you'd never be able to tell. Okay. I still have lots of this left. Oh, you're going to stand in the middle. Oh, okay. Now, if we could just figure out how we could make it stay on your head, that would be so cool. Like big, huge flowers on. Someone's got to get on that. Where's my clothespin? So I just got my, I'm just bending it, slide it in the zip tie. I've done quite a few of them. So it's really easy. Hi, Mom. Now, I hope you're not going anywhere, Mom, because I know you're totally. You're making a tablecloth wreath. If you just pay attention and just don't overthink it. It'll be a wreath that I made. Meshes, mesh. Is it plural? So I just put the end through of my ruffle, clothespin in. At her house? Yeah. Bye. Have a good time. Love you. You know what? I don't really know where I got the pink ribbon, but I will give you guys the number because it is so stinking cute. I'm kind of thinking I got it, and this is a 50-yard roll. I want to think I got it from Ranch House Wreaths. Okay, but I'll give you the number, and if you Google it, the number, whoever sells it, it will pop up. So the number is, get ready, RL559122, and it's called Sheer Mini Daisy Ribbon, and it's a 50-yard roll. So it's very cute. And I know I bought a bunch of stuff from Ranch House Wreaths not too long ago. That's why I'm thinking maybe that's where I got it. Okay, so we have our last piece of mesh going in. And then I'm going to make some bows. I did make one bow, so I'll put it in just so we can see if it's going to be too much or... Okay, so our butt is going to wiggle in there. And the butt came from Deco. DericasDesigns.com. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that is so adorable. I might have to just do tails. Oh my, so you can use this as a wreath too. So I'm wondering, actually it looks kind of cute. His ears, I was thinking of having his ears come out like over here and just bend back. Or I might just save the ears for a bunny face. I think I will because it is the centerpiece. I'll just save, because it comes as a set. It comes as with the bunny butt and the ears. So I'll just save the ears for when I do a character board with the Easter face. And we'll just leave the bunny butt. So it looks like he's going down. He's going down the table. Yeah, I like the bow too. I think it's an all right size. So I'm going to be putting the bows. And I really wanted to put this in because this ribbon, the bunny butt, looks exactly like that one. And I just thought of something that maybe I should have put some going around the outside. I can add some if I want. So I am going to go be like a bumper. So it'll lift it off the table just a tad. And I'm going to put where there is no daisy, like put the extension in it and everything. It's a pretty big table, so it'll be perfect size for my table. There we go. Now, if you find a cute rabbit or a bunny at a store or something, and it's not really, really expensive, you can also deconstruct it. So you could cut his bunny butt off if it's got like cute little feet and everything, and then hot glue where you cut it and then put it in the center. Or you can just order a really nice one like this from Deco. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna see if this is too big. I'm sorry guys about the video. It's just, it's been doing that all night. I have a feeling it's Facebook. Thank you, Tina. Tina Kelly is awesome. She's always right on the ball. If anybody ever has anything to ask about Unique in the Creek, you hit up Tina Kelly because she knows the answers for everything. Even I ask her sometimes. She is fantastic, and she's one of our admins over at Unique Wreath Makers and Workshops. So if you ever have a question, her and Nancy are usually the ones that answer the question. I was thinking maybe that I could put it through this way, but I don't know if that's going to work. No. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it through here, and I'll just make sure the end of the pipe cleaner is really well coated with glue so it doesn't scratch the table. So put it through your bow, and I will make 3 more. I have to make 3 more bows. Yes, it has to be laser, because if it's not laser, an inkjet is just color on top of the paper. And it will smear when you put the Mod Podge on. So it always has to be laser printed. So let's go down. So I'm just going down where I didn't put the daisies. I have to stand up, this thing's big. So I'll put this down, the 2 holes right above the mesh. Just like that. And we all there we go. Let's try and separate some of this. Maybe I should have made the inside one smaller, but it's okay. This is for me. And I'm sure you guys will adapt your ways as well if you try one. Okay, so I have to make 4 more bows. Let's see how it's going to look when I put his butt in now. Okay, you can't see the board. Good thing. I don't know. What do you guys think? Does the bow look okay there? Like, we're going to have a bow here. Or should I just do maybe I'll try tails. It matches my wreath that I'm going to put on my thing. I'll do bows. I'll do bows. So now you see why I had this little bit of pink peeking out just on the outside row here. So we need this one, and this one. Maybe I should have put one little no, I think I like just the pink on the outside. It is very cute, isn't it? Okay, let's finish her up. Oh, we had some. So tonight's bow maker of choice is, if I can find it in this mess, where the heck did it go? Oh my gosh, I lost my bow maker. Oh, my phone's sitting on it. I'm going to use the Bow Genius tonight. Yeah, might just need maybe a bow here and a bow here and just tails. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do.
Okay, so I made the bow. This is the Bow Genius. I have every bow maker you can think of, so this Bow Genius is really nice to work with. So the tails, the last bow I made, the tails went to just the outside, so I believe it's 8 inches. Okay, oh, I have to twist. You don't want to watch me if you're just learning how to make a bow. And I say it all the time. I've been making wreaths for almost 10 years, and when I do a bow, it feels like I have 2 left hands. So you have to twist because you want your pattern upwards. So I did it just, the last one I did just a little past here, although this does open up. So it's 6 inches on each side. So I'll open up this side as well. Okay, so that was my first layer, and then I used, maybe I'll use the green, I guess it doesn't matter. So I'm just doing 6-inch tail. And it really, because we're doing a centerpiece, it's just going to kind of hide in there anyways. So I'll do the 2 bows, and then on the sides I'll do tails. That way I have best of both worlds. Hi, Jed Brown Cook. Garth's live show yesterday, she came on a couple times. Do you want to watch the replay of it? It was about 4:15 when she came on. She got a bracelet she was trying to untangle, stuck in the earrings. That was wearing, I was laughing oh so hard. That's something I would do. Because I wear jewelry all the time, and when you craft and stuff, you probably should back off on the jewelry because it gets caught and gets dirty. Our hot tub is not working. It's something going on with it. I hate that. Look. Oh, if you guys wouldn't mind sharing that. That includes the vinyl images. Hey, not bad. Not bad. So, get your order in. We have mesh. We have, now we don't sell ribbon. I have a little bit of ribbon. But the zip ties, even the digital inserts, the decals, the boards, everything's on sale till midnight tonight. And I heard a rumor, so you guys might want to have a watch. if you didn't watch Damon Oates on Deco Exchange the other day, making his first Unique in the Creek, oh, of course the seam is like right at the top there. Go watch the replay, because it was the funniest thing ever. Like, seriously. I was cracking right up. And then I found out today he's going to be doing one of the large flowers. That is going to be hysterical, because the mesh rolls up when you're using the 21-inch mesh. So I can see him cussing big time. It would be pretty funny. He's a good guy. But it's nice to see him out of his element a little bit. Besides poly burlap, my favorite mesh, I would say, is the wide foil mesh. Wide foil mesh is a little bit thicker. It's not the deluxe foil. Deluxe foil is really, really, it's got massive foil on it. The wide foil is inexpensive, for one thing. We love that. And it's really, it's really sparkly. So when it's in the sun, it sparkles so beautifully. I'll fart around with that after. So I have to say that is my favorite. And I don't like poly burlap. I hate poly burlap. So whoever told you that I like poly burlap is playing trickery, because I hate it. And I also like poly jute and the snowdrift. Right in there. I think I'm going. We only need 2. I know, everybody, oh gosh, that was funny. It was a lot of fun. Everybody's trying to yell at him to do it the proper way. And of course, if you've ever met Damon or watched him, he does everything his own way. So he wasn't listening to nobody. So it was just hilarious. Flower I did today, oh my gosh, it's phenomenal. When it's sunny out, I'll do a live so you guys can see how sparkly it is. And it did fit on my front door. Can't close the front door, but it fit there. Yeah, and his wreath did turn out really nice. And he's never, besides, he watched me a little bit at Crafters Convention. I was making some flowers for Scott, the front of Scott's store. So Damon was watching me for a little bit, but besides that, I don't think he's ever watched a video. So he really did just wing it. So it was funny. Good times. Good laughs. Hi, Susie Yates. How are you, love? Hi, Joanne Williams. We're almost done. I'm just goofing around today, making a centerpiece for my table. The boards do make life easier, and it also depends on what you're making too. Like if you're wanting to make a big, huge Texas-sized wreath, because the work frames, you know, the wreaths, Michelle sent me one of her work frame wreaths, and it was like 10 inches tall, no word of a lie. And people like that. But also people, you know, some people just want, you know, one to fit through their door or whatever. So it's good to do all kinds of stuff. Of course, I say use Unique in the Creek, but I'm the owner. If you have a business, do all kinds of stuff. Offer all kinds of stuff. Then you get a better customer base. Because then you'll get, you know, you'll get customers who like big wreaths, and you'll get customers who like maybe centerpieces like this. You'll have customers that need a wreath to fit, you know, on the outside or between 2 doors. You may have a customer that wants a big flower for for their garden or their fence. I put mine on the, I have a double gated fence to my backyard. I put the big huge flower on there. Oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. Oh, there, that's perfect, eh? So I did both. I did tails and then I did 2 bows. And it's nice with the boards because you can go directly, everything, especially if you're OCD, you can match everything. We're almost done. Yay! Thanks for bearing with me. I know we've had some internet issues tonight and I had no idea really what I was doing, but sometimes it's fun just to wing it because I get bored too doing the same. Well, I really never do the same thing. I always try to do something different. Oh, I forgot to put a zip tie in. I'm keeping your board. Well, I'll send you a bill. You guys will probably see a ton of lives happening all over the place for the next month because there's nothing else to do. And if you're at home, if you're someone at home alone, you know, it's nice to have people like us that you can come to and to talk with. I do like wide foil, yes. I'll show you an example of wide foil in 1 second. I actually used wide foil on the big flower I made today. The lavender was wide foil. It's just very sparkly, and I love sparkly. This is so pretty. Oh my gosh. It was pretty in my head, but it's prettier in person. And we'll fix up all these bows and tails and everything, but oh, and my butt. I can't wait to put my butt in. I'm gonna put my butt in, y'all. So there we go. It's the exact same on all sides. Perfect. All right, the beast of a butt. So with Derica's stuff, she always puts her little tabs, which is amazing. So I go through one tab and then I come around through this tab. Just like that. My ribbon from going underneath his butt. So this would be a cute wreath as well, obviously, but it's also a centerpiece too. So you could make a wreath just like this one. Or, you know what would be cute? If you made a wreath with the face, the character face, and used the bunny butt's ears, it would match. And if you used ribbons like this with, oh, I might have to do that. Oh, Lord, I have lots of time. I might have to match the wreath. But that would be so cute, right? To make an actual face and his butt's in the centerpiece. And all the mesh I used was just scrap mesh. And then we'll just twist it. So that's what I'm going to do. So make sure you tuck these in. You don't want to scratch your table, or if it gets caught on your tablecloth, you don't want to make a pull in your tablecloth. Now I will go add some glue to the end here just to make sure that everything else is good. I'm not going to add glue or anything because I don't need to. What do you guys think? It's adorable. Is that not adorable? Let's make sure all our tails are pulled out. Oh my gosh, I'm in love. I'm in love. So guys, use your extra mesh that you have kicking around. Pick out some fun ribbons that you like. If you don't have a bunny butt, maybe you can find a stuffed animal bunny that you can, you know, do surgery on. If you don't, Derica has you covered. She has all kinds of colors, I think, if they're not all sold out. Just grab some flowers from the dollar store or go to Michael's and buy the daisy bush. Make sure you use a coupon. And there we go. I know it turned out really great. I'm quite happy with it. I'm just going to fix all these tails. So I did 2 bows and 2 tails. And then I just did pink. And some daisies. And there's the back. So you pick the whole thing. It's pretty light, eh? You pick the whole thing up off your table. Or you can hang it on your door. You can do either one. Tanya's new thing is door optional. There you go, Tanya. I said it. Door optional. Now, if you did it as a wreath, you could put the bunny ears in. But then again, which way do they face? Do they face up this way or do they face... I'm not even getting into that. That was a whole topic last year. I know, I really, really love it. It is so cute. And the colors are just spot on. And I don't think it's too full. I think it's just perfect. So guys, now you can make some centerpieces too. Make a wreath to match it. And I bet you people will buy both. They will. If there is a wreath and a centerpiece that match, you know they're going to want both.